Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lady Jacket Basketball. We are here at Heron High School for the second day of regional play in the 2026 IHSA Class 2A Girls Basketball Tournament. I'm Jim Beers with your broadcast, along with Aiden Bleckley. He's beside me here doing all of his technology work. He's got us all hooked up here. The company, the fans here, are just moving in. Chester, I don't know where Chester is being located right now, if they're to our left or to our right. But we still have about, not too long, 7 minutes for tip-off. The Yellow Lady Jackets are on the floor warming up. And in the first game this evening, it was the Benton Rangers and the DuQuoin Lady Indians. The Rangerettes enjoyed a 67-37 win in that opening game. The Benton Rangers came in seated at number 1. DuQuoin was seated at number 8, so it was to be expected. After one quarter of play, it was Benton 19, DuQuoin 7. In the second quarter, Benton added 18 points for a total of 37, and DuQuoin added 11 points for a total of 18, so it was 37-18 at the half. In the third period, Benton outscored the DuQuoin Lady Indians by only 1 point, 13-12, to lead 50-30 after 3 quarters of play, and at the final buzzer, it was 67-37. Benton outscored the Indians in the final quarter 17-7. So Benton will advance to the final championship game on this Thursday night here at Heron High School. That will tip off at 6:30. Now we're going to hear the Yellow Jackets seated number 4, West Frankfort seated number 5, and the winner of the Chester-West Frankfort game will advance to face Benton on Thursday night at 6:30 for the championship of the upper bracket. We're glad to be with you tonight. They've treated us really well. We got here, and Aiden and I were going to carry the equipment all the way down the hallway and all the way around. And the assistant athletic director found us and said, hey, move your car back over to where your broadcast table is, and you can park right outside the door. So we already had everything carried in, but we did move the car. So when we load up to go home, everything will be just about 10 steps out the back side door here and onto the parking lot. So we're glad to be with you. Our referees for this evening is Todd Brandt from Carterville, Illinois, Nathan Wrights from Steelville, Illinois, and Josh Searby from Pinckneyville. We just saw the Lady Redbirds warming up, and they have 16 people in uniform this evening. I don't know how many of them actually are always on the court, but that's a pretty big bench. Chester has about, I understand one is a little bit under the weather. We don't know if she's going to be able to play or how much she's going to be able to play, but she's got a little bit of the bug, I think, from what I understand. And both teams are going to the bench. We are about 3 minutes away from tip-off. They played the national anthem at the beginning of the first game. I don't know if they'll be playing it here for the second or if they will have a stand-up for God Bless America or something else, or if they'll just tip off and start playing. But that's the horn. Aiden loves that horn, don't you, Aiden? He's shaking his head. It is a very odd horn. I've never heard one quite like it, but it is a real bouncer. In the regional quarterfinals on Saturday, it was DuQuoin 50 and Heron 46. And DuQuoin advanced to the second round, the regional semifinals tonight. Now our stadium announcer, who we swear sounds like Chester's Chris Nager, is going to introduce the starting lineups for both teams. there's that buzzer again.
Welcome to Memorial Gymnasium, home of the Heron Tigers. Tonight, the Tigers host this semifinal regional matchup between the Lady Redbirds of West Frankfort and the Lady Yellow Jackets of Chester. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting West Frankfort Lady Redbirds. At guard, a 5'10 senior, number 4, Carly Margelli.
Carly Margelli, number 4.
At guard, a 5'10 senior, number 10, Evan Lemon.
Evan Lemon, number 10.
At forward, a 5'8 junior, number 11, Abigail Castile.
Abigail Castile, number 11.
At guard, a 5'5 senior, number 13, Timber Melvin.
A senior, Timber Melvin.
And at forward, a 5'8 senior, number 33, Courtney Russell.
And a senior, number 33, Courtney Russell.
And assisted by Callie Wright.
Those are your starting Lady Redbirds.
Now the starting lineups for the Chester Lady Yellow Jackets. At forward, a 5'9 senior, number 11, Riley Lawhead.
Starting for Chester, number 11, Riley Lawhead, a senior.
Guard, a 5'6 senior, number 21, Lillian Diskey.
Number 21, Lillian Diskey, a senior.
Guard, 5'7 senior, number 24, Jessica Stump.
Number 24, a senior, Jessica Stump.
At forward, a 5'11 senior, number 33, Lexi Mott.
Number 33, Lexi Mott.
And at guard, a 5'5 sophomore, number 35, Marley Caddy.
A sophomore, Marley Caby.
The Yellow Jackets.
Those are your starting lineups
Assisted by Jen
for the two teams.
Amber and Howie.
Your head coach for the Lady Redbirds is Nathan Dodd, and he's assisted by Callie Wright. And for Chester, head coach is Jeff Mott. He's assisted by Kevin Cartwright, Jennifer Coleman, and Cameron Howie. And it's time to tip off here at Heron High School. Lady Jackets start off with a shot. Can't get it to fall. Ball will go back or go to the Redbirds. They haven't had the ball yet. In case you haven't heard or can't understand, I have still not gotten rid of my hoarseness. I've been doing so many games this past 2 weeks. My voice is just finally giving out. Thank goodness I don't have any sickness. Now there the ball gets thrown out of bounds and will come back to Chester. Both teams unsuccessful on their opening trip down the court. Lillian Diskey brings it over into Mott. Nice try off the left side. Jessie Stump could not get it to roll. And a 2-ball. Number 11, Abigail Castile. Redbirds take a 2-point early lead here at the 6:52 mark. That time Jessica Stump makes it, number 24. 2 points, 2-2 the score at 6:33 in the ball game. And a drive to the right side by the Redbirds, and somebody's going to get called for the foul. Number 11, White, Riley Lawhead.
Riley Lawhead, her first personal foul, first team foul. Evan Lemon at the line, shooting the second of 2 free throws.
And that was one free throw, giving the Redbird lead 3-2. Off of the free throw from Abigail I'm sorry, it was Evan Lemon. And on the inbounds, the ball's taken away, steal by the Redbirds. Long distance three by number 4, Carly Margelli with a three. 6-2. Redbirds with the lead at the 5:49 mark. Lexi Mott inside tough. 6-4 the score, with 5:34 to play in the first quarter. And it looks like Chester's number 11, Riley Lawhead, is going to get her second foul, second team foul for the Jackets. Three ball, no good. Rebounded, ripped out of the hands by Jessica Stump. Lillian Diskey brings it down, gets it out to Lawhead at the top of the key. Maggie KB gets it inside to Lexi Mott, and it's tipped out of bounds by number 12 on West Frankfort's team, Kylie Bowling. Or that's 13, I can't see the numbers. Timber Melvin, I'm sorry. Lexi Mott off the left side, nice feed inside, and a bank for two. The score is tied 6-6 at the 4:58 mark. Jackets playing shorthanded without one of their starters due to an illness. She's on the bench. We don't know if she will come in or not. Shot from top of the key, no good off the right side. Rebounded by Lexi Mott. Over to Stump, into Marley Cabey, and she takes it in. And there's a foul on the floor by the West Frankfort Lady Redbirds. Fouls on Carly Margelli. Lillian Diskey inbounds to Lawhead, back to Diskey. Inside to Mott, and no, into Stump. 24 off the right side. +2. Jackets take a lead 8-6 here at the 4:13 mark. Shot up, no good, rebounded by Lillian Diskey of the Yellow Jackets. The Lady Yellow Jackets, I should say. You'll see the Yellow Jackets play tomorrow night in their senior night game against Westland. We'll talk about that a little later. Pass inside, tipped out of bounds. Once again by number 4. She is spunky. She's everywhere. Carly Margelli. Lillian Diskey, the inbounds to Jessie Mott. And a reach-in foul. On number 10, Evelyn Lemon. That's her first personal foul. Jackets keep the ball underneath their own basket right in front of us. Jackets turn the ball over to the Redbirds. Bad pass inside, goes directly to Lexi Mott, who makes her way down the floor. Marley Cabey takes the pass and banks it in for 2. Marley Cabey, the sophomore. 10-6, Jackets have a lead. 3:17 to go in the first quarter here at Heron, Illinois. Heron High School. The hosts for the 2026 IHSA Class 2A Regional, in which Chester plays. We'll talk about the overall schedule at the break. Missed shot by the Redbirds gives the basketball back to the Jackets on their end of the floor. And that time they try to lob it into Jesse Stump, and it's intercepted by the Redbirds for a Chester turnover. 2:23 to go in the first quarter. Jackets with a 10-6 lead. And once again, I do apologize for my hoarse voice, because it is hoarse. And I don't have a very good range. Everything is right in this low end. So unless you want to hear me sing a real bass song, I won't be singing tonight. Lexi Mott thought she had the ball. It was tipped out of bounds by the Redbirds, and it will come to Chester. Riley Lawhead asking for a breather. Going to come into the game for Chester's Natalie Gieterslaw. She's been playing a lot lately. Real good inside, real good defender, real good rebounder, and she doesn't take much gruff from anybody. KB out the stump, and there's a bump. Number 33 is going to be called for the foul. Courtney Russell. She's a 5'8 senior. Lexi Mott was about ready to take the pass, and Courtney just bumped right into her. They get the ball into Mott. Out the stump. Over to Diskey. And a pass inside to Mott goes out of bounds. Lexi couldn't get her hand onto it. It wasn't right directly in her direction. It was out way ahead. She had to reach way out of bounds for it. So the ball will turn over back to the Lady Redbirds from West Frankfort. Chester up 10-6. Neither team has scored the last minute or so. 1:28 left on the clock. And a turnover there. Well, so we thought. But guess who was involved? Natalie Gieterslaw. She's right there in the middle of it all. And a three ball off the right side by number 4, Carly Margelli. Ten to 9, Chester, with 1:10 on the clock. Lexi Mott off left side. She is hacked on the left-handed layup, and she's going to be going to the free throw line for a free shot.
That's her first personal, 4th team foul against the Redbirds. Lexi Mott at the line shooting 2. Checking in for West Frankfort is Ashley Ralla, replacing Carly Margelli.
Lexi misses her first. Time for a second try. Second one's in there. Lexi Mott with a free throw. Chester with an 11-9 lead with 1:01 on the clock. We're in the first quarter here at Heron. Jessica Stump gets the pass. Lillian Diskey looked good. Marley KB with the rebound. KB chases it over. It's tipped out of bounds by the Lady Redbirds. Redbird coach not too happy. He's giving a little gruff to the players. It's a very physical game. Not on behalf of the Yellow Jackets either. Missed basket. Ball goes back to the Redbirds with 33 seconds on the clock. Chester up 11-9. We're in the first quarter. Here at the Class 2A Girls Basketball Regional. Shot off the right side. Basket by Evan Lemon.
Basket by Courtney Russell.
The gentleman saw the wrong
Financial
the wrong number. It wasn't by 33 Courtney Russell, the last basket from West Frankfort. It was number 33 from Chester, Lexi Mott. So after the end of one quarter of play, it's Chester 13 and West Frankfort 11. It's been a balanced game so far. Both teams struggling a bit with shooting. Both teams have turned the ball over a few times. And both teams have had some really good defensive plays. So it's a really even scored game so far this evening. And there's that horn again, signaling for the time for me to turn the page and go to the new score sheet. Jackets won that first quarter. And the Jackets will have the ball to start out the second quarter here at Heron High School in this Class 2A regional. Lillian Diskey, top of the key. Nice feed inside to Jessie Stump, and she does a fall-away, fade-away jumper off the right side. Jackets 15, West Frankfort 11.
Three-point basket, Emma Ridgeway.
New player into the game, number 23, Emma Ridgeway, comes in and douses a three right off the bat.
Basket by Jessica Stump.
Stump with another basket, 24. Jackets 17, West Frankfort 14. Jackets have opened up with a 4-3 run. Nice rebound and put back by Evan Lemon. (17-16) Jackets with the lead. Got a steal from the Redbirds. They drive down, put the shot up. There's a foul on the shot.
Count the basket by Evan Lemon.
Evan Lemon with her another basket right off the bat. And she's going to be going to the line for a free throw with 6:20 on the clock. Her shot's up and good for the three-point play. That gives a 2-point 19-17 lead by West Frankfort. Lillian Diskey calling out the plays. Riley Lawhead back in the ball game. Natalie Geterslaw takes a rest. Chester coach is yelling out some plays, and there's a drive down the middle by Lillian Diskey, and she puts it in for two. A nice drive in the lane. Tie ball game 19-19 at the 5:38 mark. Once again, both teams pretty balanced, trading scores in this early part of the second quarter. Nice feed, turnaround jumper, no good, rebounded by Riley Lawhead. Gets it over to Lillian Diskey to bring down. She's called the play. Lexi Stump takes it, tries to get it in to number 24. And there's 2 or 3 red shirts, one of which tip it out of bounds, and Chester calls a timeout here at the 5:12 mark.
Illinois, and they are devoted in keeping student athletes safe from injuries.
Real good balanced game so far in this second game of the evening. In the first game, if you just tuned in, it was the Benton Ranger at 67, the DuQuoin Lady Indians 37. Benton advances to the championship game on Thursday night at 6:30, and unfortunately, the DuQuoin Lady Indians exit the tournament. They did win Saturday, 50-46 in a close game against the hosts Heron. Three ball off the far right side, no good. And the ball will go to Chester. 4:55 to play in the first half. It's the third time in a row. Lexi's tried to get that pass in to Jessica Stump, and the red shirts are there to tip out. I think that was tipped out by number 23, Emma Ridgway. And there's a travel. Number 14 for the Lady Redbirds, Prisley Britton, made a nice drive down the right side, but for some reason she just kind of stumbled and took 2 or 3 steps without dribbling, and they called a travel on her. Lillian Dis is going again for the left side, up, tries to get this basket, no good, rebounded by number 2, into the ball game for the Redbirds, Ashley Rolla. R-O-L-L-A, Rolla, I'm not sure. Nice feed inside to number 13. She pivots and puts it up, no good. Timber Melvin. Foul on number 33, Chester's Lexi Mott. We've got Evan Lemon at the line. Up and in. With the clock stopped at 4:14. Second one's good. 2 free throws by Evan Lemon. And that gives a 21-19 lead to the Lady Redbirds. See if Chester answers as they have so far. This time they feed inside. It's reversed. This time Jessica Stump tries to lob it into number 33, Lexi Mott, and that time it's tipped out by the Redbirds again. 3 trips in a row, and the Jackets have had their lobs passed, tipped out. West Frankfort up 21-19 with 3:37 left in the second quarter. And a rebound by Jessica Stump. She's going, I can tell it, she's going all the way, and this time she loses her handle on the ball, and it's tipped away by number 33, Courtney Russell. And the Redbirds have the ball again on the other end of the court. Shot up, no good, bounced 3 times, but it was saved by the Redbirds. And that time a block shot in the lane, but this time they call a foul. Foul on number 21, Chester's Lillian Diskey, and that will send to the line number 14, Presley Britton. With the clock stopped at 2:58.
Checking in for West Frankfort, Abigail Castile.
Abigail Castile going into the ball game. Coming out of the ball game, number 2, Ashley Rolla. Second free throw is up and off the right side, no good. But they get 1 point, 22-19. And here comes Lillian Diskey, driving the length of the floor, going to make a move. And she was bumped and lost her balance and was about to fall over, and got to give a hat out. Good sportsmanship by Carly Margelli. She helped hold her up. So here we go. We are having a timeout.
Can make it to the big game, including IHSA state championships, then stream it live on your phone, tablet, or TV via the app. The NFH.
Once again, I want to recognize our officials for this game: Todd Bryant from Carterville, Nathan Wrights from Steelville, and Josh Searby from Pinckneyville. Met those fine gentlemen before the game in the hospitality room, and they all had good things to say about both teams. They were expecting a good, even game tonight too, so they predicted as I have. So far, you never know when the top's going to blow off. Chester's playing without a starter. Riley Lawhead tries a shot from the far left side, misses the shot, misses the basket. Rebounded by the Lady Redbirds, who take it down. Working the ball really well. A 3-ball off the top of the left side of the key. No good. Rebounded by Marley Caby, the sophomore. She's not afraid to dribble and drive and take that ball in. Jessica Stump with the 3-ball. No good. Rebounded by number 10, Evelyn Lemon. That time, Lillian Diskey of Chester breaks up the pass and the shot with a block, and the ball comes back to Chester with 2:12 on the clock in the first half. Riley Lawhead feeds it inside to Jessie. And Jessie tries to make a right move, and it looks like it's going to be a foul on number 13, if I'm not mistaken. No, they called it on Emma Ridgway, number 23, and that sends Jessica Stump to the free throw line. It goes up, rolls around and out. Clock is stopped at 2:02. Shots up and in. Good shot for Jessica. Jackets within 2 now, 22-20. Missed shot by the Lady Redbirds. Stump working the ball again. Gets it out to Caby. Caby's looking for the basket. Couldn't get around that one. Lillian Diskey up with a short jumper and no, goes off. Saved by Stump. Puts up a shot, no good, and it's tipped out to the Redbirds. And a charge. This time a charge. Fouls on Abigail Castile, number 11. And Riley Lawhead took the brunt of that. She hit the floor with 1:15 on the clock. And a bucket by Jessica Stump. Jessica is warm tonight. Tie ball game, 22-22. With less than a minute on the clock. Fouls on Jessica Stump with the clock stopped at .48. And at the line for the Redbirds, number 10, Evelyn Lemon, with it makes her first free throw, giving the Redbirds the lead again, 23-22. Second shot is up and in. 24-22, Jackets with the ball. 44 seconds, Stump comes down, gets stopped into Mott. Mott goes up for the shot, and she is fouled by number 10, Evan Lemon. Maybe not. I don't know what they called on that one. It was a turnover. I guess maybe they thought that Jesse or Lexi traveled. .22 seconds on the clock to end the first half. The Redbirds with the basketball. Shot up. No good. And there's a scrum on the floor, and it looks like it's a timeout charge to West Frankfort with 8.7 seconds on the clock. And I'm assuming that they thought they had the ball at that time. So they will hold on to try to one more shot here before the end of the first half. It's been a great game, back and forth. The lead changes and the ties, and both teams making some pretty good plays this evening. I'd say especially for Chester having one of their key starters out, a 4-year starter, Aubrey Coleman, wasn't feeling well all day, they said. She's been a little under the weather all weekend, even with the day off today. And I think they said she is on the bench, but they didn't know if she was going to be going in. I don't know what the result of that would be. Okay, Redbirds have the ball with 8.7 seconds. Got the ball. Good passes out. They throw it inside. A fall-away jumper, no good. Chester has 3 seconds. KB's coming. And she passes it off to number 11 from the Redbird squad, Abigail Castile, and the buzzer sounds to end the first half with West Frankfort leading by 2 points, 24-22. No shot at the buzzer this time. Both teams had an opportunity. The Lady Redbirds missed theirs. The Jackets got the ball, drove down the floor, tried to make the pass. I think that probably as well as Marley, KB drives and dribbles and can shoot. I think she probably should have gone ahead and tried to take that herself. But that's old business. So here, we're going to take a quick break here at the halftime of the second game of the evening here at the Heron Class 2A Lady Regional Tournament. And we'll be back after the halftime. Or we'll be back before that, but we're going to take a quick break here for me to stretch my legs. And we will see you on the third quarter. Welcome back. It's halftime here at Heron High School. The Lady Jackets and the West Frankfort Lady Redbirds are going at it, and it's been a balanced game back and forth throughout. At the end of the first quarter, the Yellow Jackets were ahead 13-11, a 2-point lead. And at the end of the second quarter, the tables have turned, and the West Frankfort Lady Redbirds are ahead by 2 points, 24-22. It's been a fairly rough game at times. I'm not saying dirty rough. I'm just saying that the Lady Redbirds are really putting it to the Lady Yellow Jackets. The Lady Jackets are playing without Riley Conley this evening. She has a touch of some type of a sick stomach or something today, and she's not able to even dress. I said she was dressed and on the bench, but she's just at the end of the bench. So we're missing her very much. But Riley Lawhead has come in, and so has Natalie Edeslaw, the other two seniors, and they have done a good job of switching in and out and taking the place of Aubrey Coleman, who would have normally been a starter this evening. And we are missing her speed. We are missing her feistiness on defense and her shooting ability. But the girls have been keeping up. So we're hoping that in this third quarter that the Yellow Jackets can retake the lead and play well enough to win this ball game and go into the championship game on Thursday night. Let's recap what's happened so far in the early parts of this tournament. On Saturday, this past Saturday, the 14th, that was Valentine's Day, by the way. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. The regional quarterfinals featured one game in the upper part of the bracket here. Number 8, DuQuoin, and number 9, Heron went to work at DuQuoin High School, and DuQuoin won the ball game 50-46 to advance to the first game of this evening against the number 1 Benton Rangers. In the opening game tonight, it was the Benton Rangers who ranked number 1 and the number 8 ranked DuQuoin Indians. And it was the Benton Rangers 67-33 to advance to the championship game on Thursday night at 6:30. That's Thursday night, the 19th, day after tomorrow. I'm sorry, this is Monday, day after Wednesday. Anyway, Chester, ranked number 4 against West Frankfort, number 5, currently playing with West Frankfort with a 24-22 lead. The winner of this game will advance to the championship game to face Benton on Thursday night, the 19th at 6:30. Lady Jackets came in to this tournament with a streak since January the 1st of 10 wins and 5 losses. And in the last 7 games, they've won 5 of the 7. So the Jackets have been hot. And without their starter tonight, I don't know how that's going to end up. But the Lady Jackets who are coming in and sandwiching in here and there are doing a great job. And it's a jump ball on the opposite end. The light favored the Lady Redbirds, and they have the ball on this end of the court. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Lexi Mott, number 33 for Chester. By the way, I don't know where the camera is for this broadcast. I know our camera is here at the end of the gym. And a shot. Jessica Stump puts up a shot here to start out to tie the ball game with 7:18 on the clock. 24-24. Jackets playing a little closer defense right now. That's how the Redbirds played the whole first half. They were right on top of the Jackets. A lot of contact there. A shot up off the left side by Evan Lemon. for 2. (26-24). Lexi Mott, shot right side, gets her own rebound, puts it up again, gets the rebound a third time, and this time she is hacked. And Lexi will be going to the free throw line with the clock stopped here at 6:32 in the third quarter. Lexi can tie the ball game here. Shot up, no good, bounced off the rim. That is not like Lexi. Lexi is typically a very, I won't say perfect, but she is darn close to perfect. This one bounces off the back part of the rim also. Neither shot goes in. Lady Redbirds from West Frankfort with the basketball. They're in the red. They are right here in front of us on our end of the court. Redbirds in red, the Yellow Jackets in white with their orange numbers. Shot up from the top of the key, no good. Rebounded by Lillian Diskey, number 21 for Chester, who brings the ball down across the half-court line. Over to Marley Caby, back to Stump. Tries to get the ball into Lexi Mott, and another one of those inside passes. No, they tried to get it into Caby, I'm sorry. And it went out of bounds and back to the Lady Redbirds. Jackets not having a lot of success with their passes on the interior. I think maybe I would. There's a nice pass into number 13, Timber Melvin. She's only 5'5", and Lexi Mott just towered over her. So she said, I'm not going to try this one. She passed it back out. West Frankfort. Oh, my gosh, how did that happen? Number 13, Timber Melvin, was left all alone on the left side of the basket. I don't know whose assignment that was, but she was all alone. And nobody stopped that shot. 28-24. With 4:52 on the clock. A shot up off the right side. No good by the Jackets. Rebounded by the Redbirds. Number 10, Evan Lemon. She's a 5'10 senior. 30-24. Jackets down by 6 points at the 4:23 mark. Shot off the left side by Caby. No good. Rebounded by the Lady Redbirds. Redbirds are making a run here. 6-2 in the third quarter. Ball tipped out of bounds. Going to stay with the Redbirds. Diskey got a part of it. Fall away jumper by number 10. Number 10 has got 6 of the 8 points. 32-24. With 3:43 left in the third quarter. Get the ball into Lexi Mott, who goes up, and she's hacked. And we'll go to the free throw line once again when the clock stopped at 3:33. Evan Lemon with the foul. That's her third. First shot is no good. Lexi Mott, that's very atypical for Lexi. Shot up and in. That's the Lexi we know. 32-25. Shot off right side, no good. Bumped out of bounds. Jessica Mott was there. I did not see the last touch by her, but anyway, the referee apparently did. There's Lemon again, no good. Number 33, Courtney Russell tipped it in, but she tipped it in to the Yellow Jackets. Thank you. Good ball movements. Mott tries the three. It's off the backboard or off the back of the rim. Rebounded by the Lady Redbirds. Not a very boisterous crowd this evening. I don't see a lot of people here on either side of the gymnasium. Chester might have about 20 or 30 people over there. And the Redbirds might have about 20 to 30 on this side. But everybody's pretty quiet. Foul on Chester's Lexi Mott. That's going to send to the line. Number 10, Evelyn Lamont. She's been giving us all the trouble the last 2 or 3 minutes. Shot is up. Going into the game for West Frankfort is number 2, Ashley Ralla. 14, Presley Britton. Second shot's nothing but net. 34-25, Yellow Jackets down. 2:38 to play in the third quarter. Here at Heron High School in the second game of the evening in this Class 2A regional basketball tournament. They feed inside to Mott. She goes up and she's hacked again. And that's going to be Courtney Russell, number 33, into the ball game, 5'8" senior. And Lexi Mott back at the free throw line. Let's see if Lex can get these. That one's in and good. Clock is at 2:16 in the third period. Lexi's second shot is good. Nothing but net. That's the Lexi I know. Chester timeout here at the 2:16 mark. Lexi Mott with both shots. Score now 34-27. Jackets down by 7. So a Chester timeout gives us a chance to take a breather here, take a sip of water on this very, very hoarse voice that I have here this evening. I apologize for that. It cannot be too pleasant at home. But we're doing what we can. I've been really impressed when Aiden and I got here at 5:30. We came over and were greeted at the door, and the assistant athletic director got us a nice table, some chairs, showed us where the hospitality room was. We got some pizza. We set up all the equipment and had a chance to really relax during the last part of that first game. And all of the staff here at Heron, the athletic director and the 2 assistants, athletic directors, and the lady taking tickets, they've all been fantastic with us. So hats off to Heron for a fine tournament. And the Redbirds with the basketball. Shot off the right side, no good. Rebounded by Chester's number 24, Jessica Stump. She gets the ball down and out to Lillian Diskey. Back out to Stump. Stump's looking. I tell you what, I'd stay away from that lane, ladies. The Redbirds are quick, and there we go again. They try to feed it in to Lexi, and the Redbirds are everywhere. Even that little number 2, 5'1" junior, Ashley Ralla, she is everywhere. Speaking of which, she's coming out for a breather. Going back into the game, number 23, Emma Ridgway. And she is a 5'7" senior. They get it into Mott, over to Stump, and it's a great play on the pass. Stump puts it in off the feed from Lexi. 29-34. Here again, they feed the ball right inside. No defense whatsoever when they feed that ball inside, and the girl's right there under the basket. Fortunately, she pivoted right into one of the Chester players, but before that, the Chester players were not looking at her. 34-29, minute 6 on the clock, a turnover on the Jackets, gives the ball to the Lady Redbirds. Jackets making a slight run there. Jackets within 5. Missed shot by the Redbirds. Marley Cabey had it. She couldn't keep her handle on it. A drive off the left side by Lemon. And a ball tips out of bounds, but it is off of Chester, and the Redbirds will keep the ball underneath the basket. Inbounds. Ooh! Lillian Diskey gets a tip off of it, but can't get her hands on it, and it stays with the Redbirds. Good quick ball movement by the Redbirds. Waiting for the pass. They're leaving the back part of that lane open again. I sure hope they don't see somebody. They call a foul on number 21, Lillian Diskey. That's her third foul. Shot off the right side by no good by number 14, Presley Britton. Rebounded by Lexi Mott. And they get the ball into Lexi. She goes off the right side again, and every time she goes up, they hack her. You would think that the Redbirds would. They just keep putting in somebody new on that right side. They can afford to give a few more fouls. Lexi puts up her first one. Here with the clock stopped at 1.7 seconds left. Lexi's making good use of this 1.7 seconds. And that's good. Lexi makes them both, and Chester has 31. West Frankfort 34. Jackets with full court pressure. They pass it down. Get it to Riley Lawhead. But she breaks it up, and the ball doesn't get in the hand of the Lady Redbirds. So at the end of 3 quarters of play, it is West Frankfort 34 and Chester Lady Jackets 31. Jackets have battled back within 2 points. 3 points. Sorry, I'm not good at math. And we want to remind everyone that tomorrow evening, Tuesday evening, it is going to be senior for the Chester Yellow Jacket boys. And our lone senior, Trey Peters, will be recognized at a ceremony before the varsity game, in between the JV and the varsity. And then at halftime of the game, they will recognize all of the senior band members, pep band members, and all of the senior dance team members. From what I understand, the Lady Jackets cheer squad, they do not have any seniors on the cheer squad, so there won't be anybody but Trey at the first ceremony to begin, or in between the JV and the varsity game. Chester has the ball to start off the fourth quarter. 3 ball to the right side. Jessie Stump usually makes those. She is not connecting on the threes this evening so far. Nice hard move inside by number 10, Evan Lemon. She's like a train when she gets going. I didn't want to say a freight train because that insinuates a little bit of something that maybe you wouldn't want to hear. But she goes, and there she goes again. Up the middle. She has 3 Jackets surround her, and the ball comes out in the hands of Lillian Diskey, who tries to get the ball over to Jessie. Lillian was over there. She should have popped one. She's another 3-point shooter that can really get them going, and that would really help the Jackets out in this final 7 minutes and 15 seconds. Jackets inbounds underneath their basket. Gets it over to Jessie. She drives to the lane, and she is hacked. And she'll go to the line for a shot. She's also a pretty good free throw shooter. That foul was on Lemon, and she has 4 fouls. 7:12 on the clock. Jessie Stump for shots up and in. She's a good free throw shooter. She gets the Jackets here within 4. Misses the second, and it's rebounded by the Redbirds. 36-32, Jackets still down by 4. Each time they make an approach or a run, the Redbirds answer with a basket, and Lemon is the one that typically gives us the headaches. Rebound by Jessica Stump. Gets the ball down across the half-court line over to Lillian Diskey. Back to Stump into KB. She's going to take a 3. No. Little more muscle, Carly, on the next one. And the Redbirds can't handle the pass.
Checking in for West Frankfort is Abigail Castillo.
They're going to say that it was tipped by the Jackets, and the ball stays with the Lady Redbirds. Here with 6 minutes, 32 seconds remaining in the ball game. Jackets need a run. Redbirds passing the ball around the top till they get somebody inside. Lexi Mott put a stop to the inside shot. No good. Didn't even hit the rim, and the ball's out of bounds on the Redbirds and goes back to the Yellow Jackets with 6:05 on the clock. So far in this last quarter, the West Frankfort has scored 2. Jackets have scored 1. Jackets couldn't get anything to go there. Ball turns back. Jessica Stump with a foul turns the ball back over to the Redbirds. The Lady Redbirds, to be exact. And a turnover. Number 33, Courtney Russell, trying to make the drive around the right side, and Lexi Mott was there to defend, and it flustered her, and she turned the ball over with her right hand. Ball back to the Jackets. Lillian Diskey. Lillian hasn't had the break tonight to get loose for the three-pointer. She's a good three-point shooter. Mott goes up with a shot, no good. Somebody on the back a little bit, I thought. Number 33 fell backwards. Courtney Russell. Ball's going to stay with the Jackets. Lexi Mott to inbounds. No, it was Lillian Diskey. Gets to the hands of Jessica Stump. Clock's ticking, 5:08. Try to get it inside again to Lexi Mott, and the red shirts are in there. That has happened numerous times this evening. The lob pass isn't going to work with these quick hands of these Lady Redbirds. And we're going to have a foul, looks like on 21 perhaps. It's on Jessica Stump, I'm sorry, number 24, not Lillian Diskey, number 21. That sends to the line number 14, Presley Britton. Off the back, clangs off the back. No point on that one. Here at the 4:36 mark, there has been very little offense on this quarter so far. And that one rolls out to the left. Lexi Mott gets the rebound. She's taking it down. Gets it over to Stump. A bounce pass into Mott again. She goes off the right side, can't get it to go, gets her own rebound, and she's banged on the way up on this one. Lexi has kind of had a Courtney Russell, a fourth foul on her. I told you it's been a rough evening on the Yellow Jackets. They haven't always taken advantage of those trips to the free throw line. That one worked. Lexi Mott makes her first with a clock stop. That's good. 4:23 on the clock. Her second one in and out and rebounded by the Redbirds. 36-33 the score. Jackets are down by 3. They can use a couple of hot hands here in the final 4 minutes and 10 seconds of this ball game. Redbirds move the ball well, but get it inside. It's tipped by Carly, and a jump ball called, and it favors the Lady Redbirds. But that was good defense on Carly Caby and Lillian Diskey. No good. She gets her own rebound, takes it in, no good off the back of the backboard. Rebounded by Lexi Mott, who gets it out to Lillian Diskey, who sets it up top of the key. Over to Riley Lawhead. Gives it to Caby. Who tries to lob it inside to Lexi Mott, and it's stolen for about the 10th time this evening. A lot of missed opportunities in this fourth quarter. I hardly have any score on either team so far. West Frankfort has scored 2 points. The Jackets have scored 2 points. It's 2-2 in the fourth quarter. Unfortunately, West Frankfort came in with a 34-31 lead. Good defense by Lexi Mott. Ball does not hit the hit the spot. Rebounded by Chester. Carly Caby off the left side, no good. Doesn't even hit the rim. Ball rebounded by the Lady Redbirds. We're down to 2:15. The Redbirds have been told to take their time. And a 30-second timeout charge to West Frankfort here at the 2:07 mark. And I'm sure Coach is going to be talking about burning some clock and taking this thing home. We need to get in there. The Jackets need to get in there and put a few stops on and get some shots up. 2:07 left on the clock in this ball game. This place is quiet. Can you hear? There's nobody saying or doing anything. Feel bad for the players. That's one thing about Chester. When there's a timeout, there's something going on. The band's playing or the cheerleaders are cheering. Fans are clapping or talking or doing something. But it's quiet in here this evening. This gym is a big gym. It really reminds me a lot of Chester's gym when you just take a glance. A lot of orange, first of all. They've got the 3 rows of chair seats like we do. Foul on Chester's Lexi Mott, number 33. That's her third foul. The Redbirds will keep the ball. They get it in to Lemon. And she drives the whole length, and there's only one red shirt nearby. Chester gets the rebound. Lillian Diskey goes in, throws it up, no good. Rebounded by number 13, Kylie Bowling. If that is number 13, no, Timber Melvin, I'm sorry. The Redbirds' score sheet here is so little that I can barely see it. I'm glad I have my glasses this evening. Good defense by Carly. Carly Caby is on number 13, Timber Melvin, and frustrates her to where she can't get her hand on the ball and tips it out. Here, with 1:18 on the clock, Chester calls a timeout. And still, there has only been 2 points scored by West Frankfort in this quarter. They started out with 34. They have 36 now. The Jackets started out with 31. They have 33. Each team has scored 2 points only. And I'm not going to say it's because of excellent defense. I'm going to say it's because neither team is connecting at this point, and the defense has been picking up a little bit. So here we go. The gentleman next to me can hear everything. This place is dead. Nobody's talking.
Checking in for West Frankfort is number 11, Abigail Castile.
I know. Scary. Gentleman next to me is talking about he's never heard this gym this quiet, and he is a West Frankfort fan. But they're sitting here listening to me talk. Everybody can hear me in here because nobody is talking or cheering or yelling. Jackets inbounds. Stump gets the ball up to Lillian Diskey, out to KB at top of the key. Oh, Riley thought about the three ball. She can hit the three too. Riley Lawhead. Diskey tries the three, and it's about 2 feet short. I think she was being approached by a red shirt, and she decided that maybe she shouldn't take it, but she went ahead and took it, and it didn't even get close to the net. Marley Caby with a foul. The clock is down to 56.2 seconds. West Frankfort with a lead, 36-33. And they have the basketball. Jackets need a steal, a stop, and a drive to the other end of the floor with some type of shot. Now we're going to play keep away and a quick foul. Foul on Chester's Riley Lawhead. That's her third foul at the line. For the Redbirds, Courtney Russell. She makes it.
Timber Melvin replacing Evan Lemon.
And she makes the second.
Checking in for West Frankfort is Ashley Ralla, replacing Carly Margelli.
38-33. Jackets down now by 5 with only 42 seconds on the clock. Riley Lawhead with the three ball off the left side, no good, and it's tipped out of bounds. Here again, Carly Caby there. She tipped the ball into the hand of the Redbirds. And it went all out off of the hands of the Lady Redbirds. And the Jackets will keep the ball with 27.8 seconds. They need some magic here. Jessica Stump can do the magic. She gets it into Lexi Mott, who goes up and puts one in. 35-38
Timeout.
with 20.1 seconds. Can the Jackets create some magic here in this final 20.1 seconds? A steal and a three-pointer will tie the ball game. And the crowd is in suspense. Everyone is just... Aiden's laughing at me. Usually at this point, both fans would be on their feet because this is a close game. This thing could go either way, and nobody's singing or doing anything. Stand up and do something. I'm telling my West Frankfort buddy here, stand up and do something. Cheer. Oh, it's sad. Anyway, Redbirds with the basketball. Chester needs a stop. We've got full court pressure on the inbounds. Can they get it? Oh, a quick foul, however. A quick foul. That's okay. That was a good foul. On number 21, that's Lillian Diskey. And that's her fourth. That's okay. With 18 seconds left, she can do a foul. But that puts number 10 to the line, and she has been very excellent tonight. Makes her first. I'm afraid that is a killer. 18.6 seconds on the clock. Chester with 35. And now she makes the second.
Checking in for West Frankfort is Abigail Castile, who plays in at 11.
40-35. And they try to throw it inside again to Lexi Bott, and the red team takes it. We're down to 8.3 seconds and another foul. Just Marley Cabey with her second foul, and the ball is going to send. The foul is going to send number 23 to the line, Emma Ridgway. Into the ball game, number 11, Abigail Castile. She makes it. First one is good. And the second bounces out. Lexi Mott with a rebound. Can anybody get a three ball off? Lillian Diskey with the three. Bounces off the backboard, and that's the buzzer to end the ball game. 41-35. The West Frankfort Lady Redbirds will advance to the championship game on Thursday night against the number 1 Benton Rangers. That's going to put the number 5 West Frankfort Lady Indians, or Lady Redbirds, and the number 1 Benton Rangerettes against each other in the championship Thursday night at 6:30. So with that, the Yellow Jackets end their season with a record of 17-14 and a conference record of 5-5. They had a great season. Like I said, to start out the game, they ended up, since January, they have a 10-5 overall record, and they've won 5 of their last 7 games. They were on a streak. I don't want to throw any blame on anybody, and there certainly wouldn't be blame for somebody who got sick. But the fact, the unfortunate fact is that one of their starters, Aubrey Coleman, was sick this evening, couldn't get on the court, and that was the deciding factor. I am sure that with her quick hands and her accurate shooting, and her defensive ability. She's very, very quick and spiky on defense. She would have made a big difference. But you can't hold that against anybody for getting sick. And the girls that came in did a good job. And this game was a game right up until the final few seconds. And if one of those last-second shots would have hit, Jackets could have tied the ball game, but they didn't, and that's going to end it. The Jackets can trade in their basketball shoes now for softball and track shoes. So it doesn't look like Coach is going to be coming up. We will go ahead and say goodbye now. We have to tear down all the equipment, take it back home, get it ready to set up again tomorrow night for Chester Senior Night for the boys. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening tonight. I believe that we were on the Huddle and the YouTube network, and we will see you tomorrow night in Jacket Country. This is Jim Beers saying good night and goodbye, and we will see you tomorrow night.